supposed to be. Adam was supposed to tell Eve. He was supposed to be the spiritual leader, the head. And what happens is when the man doesn't lead, and when the woman says, okay, well, if you ain't lead, I'm gonna leave. Here, take this fruit, eat it. I think you should do what I do. And now look what happens. So when there's that kind of imbalance in our marriage, it all falls apart.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you want me to lead. As a woman of God, at least.
Yes.
You desire your husband.
Because I'm not threatened. I know who I am. I know who God's called me to be, and I'm not threatened by your leadership. I'm not threatened by you being the head of our family and our house. I'm not threatened by you being the king, because I know I'm the queen.
Wow.
Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Ashaya from Jim Mississippi Gulf Coast. First and foremost, I'm giving infinite honor and glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Baka Akwadesh, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the whole elect out there. The title of this lesson is, as men, we are meant to lead our households. And just, laying back off this little clip I seen on social media, man, and just wanted to address some things on her, Of course, yeah, she going off, but she's making a point, because a man is supposed to lead. That's in the scriptures, and you can't get away from it, man. And yeah, and the man asked, so you want me to lead? See, that shouldn't even be a question in the man's mind, nor should it come out of his mouth, man. We're supposed to lead our household, our women, and our children, man. That's just what it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. So the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. The head of the man is Yahweh Shai. And the head of the woman is the man. This is the order that the Lord set upon it, man. And you cannot get away from it. You cannot maneuver and try to switch up the order, man. Like the scriptures say, let all things be done decency and in order, man. And we must move according, man, to the scriptures, man. If you call yourself an Israelite and a man of the Lord, man. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the churches. Because you got a lot of Jake, man. That's why I said she's going off by saying, God and, fruit, it wasn't no eating no apple in the scriptures, man. But she don't even need to be on social media speaking. It don't matter if it's even towards her husband, man. They need to do that in a closed setting. See? It's because women don't even need to be speaking, especially not on social media for the world to see. They need to have their asses inside teaching their kids, making sure their home is right. Let your women keep silence in the churches. Women not supposed to speak, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. See there? Women don't need to be speaking, man. This word, trying to teach, trying to be pastors and shit, man. But they are commanded to be under obedience. Under obedience to whom? Their husbands. Not the pastor in the church house. Not to they grown and got their own family. Not to their daddy. Daddy did everything he could. Now he done passed you over to your husband. That's whom you serve. That's who you obey. As also saith the law. This is a law, man. It's an order. You must obey. And if they will learn anything, a woman want to know anything, guess what? Let them ask their husbands at home. You don't go to Reverend Al Sharp Tongue. You don't go to TD Snakes. You don't go to no kind of pastor, no kind of man whatsoever, but to your husband if you have a question, man. If you want to know something. If you want to talk about something, you go to your husband at home, man, in private. For it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. It is a shame. Don't no woman supposed to be saying a thing, man. Anything they get from their man. Because I just read to you, the head of the woman is the man. So if that's your head, that's who you serve. That's whom you aim to please, man. 1 Timothy 2:13 touch bases on also what she said, man. Because you're supposed to lead, like she said. And she has a point. When a woman leads, it's nothing but wrongdoings, man. It's going to be the wrong answer. It's going to be the wrong decision, man. When a woman leads, man. Because a man's supposed to be leading, man. The Lord said he pardoned her with none understanding. So what that tells you, a woman is not meant to lead. A man's supposed to be giving her the okay and the say-so of what to do. This is the scriptures, man. You can't get from it. You can't be in the scriptures and a woman of the Lord, a man of the Lord. Then when it comes to these, you want to try to wave her around, man. You can't get around it, man. 1 Timothy 2:13, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. Let me go back to that. Because there's no mistaking this. Why man was made first. Why Adam was made first before Eve. It wasn't a mistake in that, man. Now don't get me wrong. We need a woman. Lord said, man, this is roughly paraphrasing, man, it's not good for a man to be alone. But I'm saying the order of who need to be leading and who need to be doing what in that home, man. Back to 1 Timothy 2:13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Uh-oh. So, like I said, she had a point. The woman is not meant to lead, man. The man is supposed to. So in any situation when the man, we make mistakes, we're not perfect. But guess what? If you're a man of the Lord, and the Lord got you to understand it and gave you the spirit, you need to rule your household. You need to say what needs to be done and when it needs to be done in your home, man. Don't allow your woman to make decisions unless it crosses your path, man. And you give the okay on it, man. Because you allow women to make a decision, all hell gonna break loose. Like the scriptures say, man, through a woman we all die, man. Because then came sin. The wages of sin is death. Have to understand these things, man. You know, the Lord makes no mistake. Lord willing, I hope this lesson is edifying. Was edifying. Slack you. I'm going to close out by giving the infinite honor and glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Bakar Akwadesh, that belong to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the whole elect out there. Shalom.